Hey, what's up YouTube? This is stoiczfpv and today I'm going to review the DARWINFPV 18650 drone. I got this about a week ago. I've already flew it a couple of times. I want to say about 10 flights. So far the only damages would be to the bottom bracket here. Kind of broke it, but not really. The frame is still rigid, so it didn't really cause any problems to the structure of the frame. I lost a screw yesterday, which could be replaced easily on a crash. I've crashed this a couple times. It holds up pretty well to crashes, although those crashes weren't crazy crashes. But yeah, so it holds up well. It's definitely not for freestyle. It's just for cruising. It can do flips here and there, but not really do a lot of freestyling, flippity flops, or even driving. There's barely any power. This is an endurance drone. It's meant for flying. It could go a little fast, but it's mainly just for flying long periods of time, right? I would categorize this as an explorer drone. It's great for exploring new spots, especially with the crossfire. If you put crossfire on here, you can get some pretty good range. And on 400 milliwatts, this has a 400 milliwatt VTX. I get some pretty good range and pretty good penetration, well, with the right antennas, right? Yeah, so let's open it up so you can see the changes that I made. So we just open it with these 4 screws here, and I also have some rubber bands to hold down the 18650 because there's a few times that the battery fell out, and these are the rubber bands from the Kebab FPV toothpick frame. So you get these rubber bands with that frame, which are really useful. They hold down the 18650 battery down nice. So then this just comes off like that, and here are all the electronics. I conformal coated it as soon as I got it, and also added this crossfire. You can see here, the crossfire is right here, and I just have the antenna coming out from here. This antenna isn't the best antenna, but it gets the job done, you know? Yeah, so this is the electronics. They're working out pretty good. They're placed very well. So far, it runs really good. And based on the all-in-one stack here is rated from 1 to 3S, I believe. So once I'm done having fun with 18650, I'll probably just throw it on a 2S quad, or 3S, throw it on a toothpick. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll leave it as an 18650 quad. But like I said, you know, this quad it's fun for cruising. But if you really want a small quad for freestyle, this isn't it. If you want a quad for freestyle, you want to build something like this, this is the toothpick. I don't have motors for it right now because the motors I had burned out, so I'm just waiting to see what motors I put on this. But yeah, you would need something like this to do some freestyle or even racing. But this guy it's not going to give you that pull. Overall though, it's fun quad. I do get easy 7-8 minutes to cruise, you know, having fun while cruising, because after that it's not really fun. You're just fighting with the wind, fighting with the throttle, you know, just fighting to stay up in the air. And after that, I feel it's not very much fun. You know, 7-8 minutes, it's pretty cool with me. Push it down to 10 minutes, that's fine too. You could probably even go further if you control your throttle. But yeah, overall, it's a cool quad. I'm glad I got it. It was around $130, and for that price, for the components, I think that's cool. Like I said, if you buy this and you find yourself not liking the 18650 flight, you know, you can just swap this out into a frame like this, and you know, put a 2S lipo, put a 2S battery on there, and you know, fly like a freestyle quad. So that's a cool thing. But yeah. So far, yeah, I like it. It's pretty cool. It's chill. I'm gonna keep flying it for a while longer. See what else I can do with it. And yeah, it's a pretty cool quad. So this would be the DARWINFPV 18650. Yeah, and I'm stoiczfpv, and I'll catch you later.